I like to shave it. So this is the Pure Silk. Hey guys, it's Phonts. Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is a hygiene routine. I've been doing good, you guys. I've been uploading every week, and I was like, what is a video that I've just never done before? And I realized it was a hygiene routine, and I feel like that's like basic YouTuber, like that's the video that just be setting shit off for people. So here's my hygiene routine. Let's get into it. When I first planned to film this, I wanted to do it with my sister because she kind of got me into wanting to like rev it up, like step it up a bit, you know? I can't snap, but you know what I mean. I asked her in 2020. It's about to be March of 2021, so I'm just gonna let that little goal of mine die, and I'm gonna show you it alone. So yeah, let's get into it. I'm one of those people, I didn't always have a very elaborate hygiene routine, and that has changed, and I'm very grateful that it has, because I'm trying to apply my own love languages to myself, and my top two, I believe, is quality time and was it physical touch? Actually, I don't think my physical touch was high, but I know it was quality time. So like for me, when I take time doing my skincare and my body care and all of that, that's just an easy way for me to spend time with myself, and an easy way to show myself that I love myself, and it's really been helping with like my mental health and stuff. So that's what got me into doing this. So let's set the scene a little bit, okay? So let's say this is a day I'm home alone, I've got nothing to do but to take care of me, and I really want to enjoy my getting ready process, right? So the night before, I probably would have exfoliated and scrubbed my body, and I'll get into that later because in the way I do it, it makes sense to share it at the end. But the first thing that I do is worry about my body hair. I have two different ways in which I remove body hair because I do two different things for different areas of my body. So this is usually the very first thing that I use. I don't like how the cap looks. I like to use the Veet Gel cream for the private region, okay? You're probably not supposed to, so take this with a grain of salt. Everyone is going to do whatever it is that they want to do that they feel comfortable with. But when I tell you I get no ingrowns, no irritation, no nothing, you love to see it. Yeah, I was gonna say more, but I don't know how much I should say because of where I put it, child. I've been using this literally since high school because I hate shaving down there. It's so uncomfortable. So I use this, and I'll tell you what I put on after because I do that when I get out the shower. And then because I already have that on and I let it sit and I'm gonna hop in the shower now, then I like to shave my body. I like to get all the body hair off at once. So I love to use this shaving cream, or just this line. This is Pure Silk Spa Therapy. This is for the dry skin treatment, which has been working out a lot better for me because you guys know I do get eczema. However, they have one that's like vanilla or something. They need to make that into a cream, a lotion, or something. That's so good, but I haven't been able to find it. So I just get this one, and I use the Bic. I think this is the Flex 5 blade the Bic Pro Rollerball like 5. It's the black and white one. It's a men's razor. It's amazing. I use this on my legs, my underarms, basically anywhere else I have hair that I want to remove that isn't my bits. Because yeah, so boom, I get that done. So I love to use the jergens soap. I put it all over. I love it. I've been using that literally since I was trapped. By the way, if you did not know, my mom spoke to our pediatrician at the time. That's how long I've been using that soap, and it's supposed to be more mild than Johnson's baby soap. However, I feel like it's like I'm using it as an adult. I think it's better for me, and it's just gentler, especially in certain areas. So that is my go-to bar soap. But then I like to use a liquid soap, and then I'll also go into a scrub. I know you're usually supposed to exfoliate prior to shaving, but like I said, I would have done that the night before. I'm just showing you my full order because I'm extra, and I like to do it before and after. So this is the OGX Smoothing Coconut and Coffee Scrub and Wash, and I use it with exfoliating gloves. This is one thing my sister like nailed in my head. Like, if you are going to use any sort of scrub, you have to get the gloves. And I agree with that. It's so much better. I actually have 2 pairs. This is just the one that's like fully dry, so it's not like, you know, dripping all over here. But I love that. This scrub, as good as it smells, it's not the most exfoliating. Dr. Teal's makes a body scrub that I really like. But me and my sister, like lately, we've just been making our own. And I think I prefer that for like scrub wise to this. This to me is just like a pretty body wash. Because you low-key don't even feel the beads. So keep that in mind. But with the glove, again, that's a different story. Now, I also like to use, I've been going back to my roots. And by my roots, I mean what I did in like middle and high school. So I've been using the Fresh and Clean set from Pink. Oh God, this smells like Teen Spirit. It smells so good. I either like to smell sweet or fresh and clean. There's no in between, so I may use that if I'm feeling extra and I want to be even more fragrant. So there's a couple of things that I started doing towards the ends of my shower. Like many other people, sometimes you get certain areas that get a little bit darker, like for some people it's their underarms, or maybe you have like hyperpigmentation or dark spots anywhere else on your body. I recently started to use my nighttime cleanser, which is the CeraVe Renewing Salicylic Acid Cleanser, and I just put this in areas where it needs a little sprucing. So, you know, you're picking up what I'm putting down. I like to use it like on the sides of my bikini line, especially if you've ever gotten ingrown hairs before. Those scars are a bitch and a half. Like, they're just so annoying. So I like using this. I've only started doing this more religiously, consistently I should say, whatever, this week. And I don't know, I've been noticing like it just looks brighter, it looks happier, it looks like sunshine, even more. So, because you know she was sunshine before. And then I have talked about my natural deodorant. I use Thai Crystal, but I had an older one. It's just one that was perfectly fine and I never used, the Deodorant Stone. If you've ever used the Thai Crystal deodorant, especially when you're first transitioning to a natural deodorant, you kind of have to you gotta go apeshit with it because you're not fully sure what your body can handle or how much of it it's gonna need. And unlike the spray, they tell you how many pumps to use. They don't tell you how much to rub this all over your body. But because the stone has to get wet, I've been bringing it with me in the shower. I don't like to leave stuff in the shower. It gets gross. But I bring it with me in the shower and I've been using it. Like I used it this morning. I use it at night. I'll typically use it on a day where I'm not leaving the house. And if I am, I'll just use the spray or both. But I don't know. It's a nice natural deodorant. I love it. It has no scent, which I also love because you ever like use regular deodorants and you move and you're a little toasty and now you just smell like Dove or Secret. I don't want to smell like that. I'm not buying all these perfumes and lotions and shit to just smell like my deodorant. So I like that this one isn't scented. So I'm shaved, I've exfoliated, I'm nice and clean. This is what I do after the shower. If I shaved that day, I like to use hydrocortisone down there. I found that out on TikTok. I wish I remembered the account. It was just something that I was like scrolling through on my For You page and I noticed. Can y'all hear that? It was something that I noticed on my For You. I'm so happy that I did because we had some in the house and it really does soothe the area. But for the rest of my body, like my arms and all of that, I use this by Shea Moisture for women. It's the Honey and Black Seed Aftershave Smoothing Moisturizer. I do notice that when I use this, like the hair just grows back a little bit more slowly and I love that. Again, I don't get like a lot of leg hair or underarm hair or anything, especially my underarms, they grow back super slow. But if something's gonna help it just be a lot slower, I'll take it. And I also feel like it helps with like texture on the skin, especially for like your legs. This and the other product I'm gonna say aren't things that I like to use when I've used the body removal cream, but again, it's something else that I noticed and it just kind of brightens up the area, so I'm here for it. I had purchased the Ordinary Glycolic Toning Acid for my face and it was just a little too rough or strong, I would say, and I didn't like it. But then I was like, oh, now I have this big old bottle, like how else am I gonna get through it, you know? I started putting it in different areas of my body, so like maybe my underarms, where else? On like my thighs, sometimes like thighs rub together, you know, thick thigh problems. I started putting it there and I think this is also really helping just like brighten up the area and exfoliate it. So I would even use this for like ingrown hairs and stuff. Sometimes I get them, sometimes I don't. We don't have to be taboo about it. It happens. It happens. As far as moisturizing the body, because now we got through all the other work. I like to do like a lotion and an oil. That's something else my sister was like, you can't just do one or the other, you've got to do both. I think she also uses a body butter. She goes apeshit. But I don't like to do too much because I don't know if it's like an eczema thing or what, but sometimes I don't like how certain products mix or like just sit on top of my skin. I like to make sure that whatever I'm using kind of like penetrates it, and then I'll add another layer and I'll see how I feel. I don't know if that makes sense. I feel like so many people can just like slap on products, but if something is only sitting on top of my skin, I feel itchy. I think that's just a me thing, but whatever. For those body washes, I do have the matching lotions. Again, it just depends on what my vibe is. I won't use both, but you know, I want to keep the vibe all going. This again is the Smoothing Coconut and Coffee Body Cream. With this scent, might I just add, you smell like the cutest little barista. You smell like a delicious pastry. You smell like your favorite cup of coffee after a rough morning or night. I don't know. But it smells so freaking good. These lights are messing with my eyes. I thought this leaked on my bed, but it didn't. I mentioned this before in a favorites. You can see how little is left in here. This is the Face Values Light Sesame Body Oil. It's supposed to be like the Neutrogena one. This was just the one I grabbed at Harmon's. So good. I sometimes, if I'm really lazy, I'll just put this on straight out the shower and then I just won't really care. And that's nice and all. But once I put it on top of one of my lotions, baby, ooh, super soft, super silky, super buttery, but it penetrates the skin, which I like. There's not just like oil sitting on top of my skin. I feel hot and sweaty. I don't like that. But on top of my lotions, it still seeps in and I feel nice and smooth and soft, especially after a shave. Ooh. You love it. And then afterwards, my sister actually taught me this one trick. So because again, like I said, I got the whole set. I also have the perfume. This is a body spray. She made it very clear to me that I have to use a body spray and a perfume. And again, I'll be kind of lazy. Like sometimes certain outings, I don't feel like I'm not spraying my Daisy. I'm not spraying the replica for any old outing. But when I feel inclined to do so, I will make sure that I still have some of the either the lotion and or body oil like on my chest, and then I just spray this on, and once it like sits in, it kind of creates like a little perfume oil. I don't know if you guys have ever used those, but they're like really strong and really powerful and they last really long. They're not overwhelmingly powerful, but like the scent, like it lingers all day. So when I do that, this now, because I've used it all throughout my routine, it's lingering throughout the whole day. And then I put my regular perfume, whatever that is, on my neck, and you love to see it. So yeah, that is my hygiene routine. Now I'm like really getting into body care and like doing the most for me to feel better. And like I said, it's like part of my love language thing, and I'm trying to be like insightful to that. So I figured I would share that with you guys. If you have any products that you like absolutely swear by, please let me know. I am on a mission to like slowly finish up things before I buy it, and by slowly I mean aggressively and like rushingly, because I just want new stuff but I want space for it. So let me know what you guys use. If there's a product that you swear by, a scrub that you like. I know Tree Hut scrubs are like really good, but I used those in college and I'm just kind of over it. I want to like elevate a little bit, you know. Yeah, let me know what you guys use, and I will see you back here for my next video. Bye guys.